Hello, welcome to today's Advent Adventure. Today we hear part 2 of yesterday's gospel. Yesterday we heard how the angel Gabriel appeared to Mary and asked her if she would be willing to open her life to God. And she said, yes, let it be done to me according to your word. Whatever God asks, I'll do. But today we hear part 2 in the gospel, and that's where after the angel leaves, at some point Mary decides to go down to Ein Kerem, where a relative named Elizabeth lived. Elizabeth was pregnant with John the Baptizer, and Mary went down to help her. It's interesting because it tells us something about Mary and what it means to be a disciple of the Lord Jesus. You know, when she hears the angel, she responds by saying, "Whatever you want, God." In the presence of God, Mary is passive. And yet, in the presence of a need, she's very active. She goes off to help Elizabeth. She travels from Bethlehem down to Ein Kerem in Judea, which wasn't an easy travel. She goes down there to help out. And Elizabeth greets her and says, "Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb." And she says, "Who am I that the mother of my Lord should come to me? Because as soon as I heard your greeting, my child leapt for joy." And somehow, in all of this, Mary was there to help. But most importantly, in all of that, she also found out that what she had heard from the angel was true. You and I are asked to place ourselves in God's hands, to trust that God will take care of us. And that's the invitation to do every day, but especially on the December 23rd, this day soon before Christmas, to put ourselves in God's hands and to trust God, but then to look around us and see what we could do, like Mary, in God's presence to be passive, and in the world to be an active sign of Christ's love. You and I are part of the promise of Advent, and I thank you for joining us today.